Hey, so for this session, I'm going to go over recommendations, and I want to approach this a different way because typically people look to get recommendations, but what I've found that works for me is if I give recommendations, I'd say 15-20% of those people that I gave recommendations to will just give me a recommendation in return. So I would totally recommend this approach. And it's just a way to not be, I don't know, so demanding. And then that way, you genuinely, and ideally you have people in mind that you would recommend. So, there's one girl that I worked with, so we'll just go to her. I'm gonna recommend her. So, and I'm hoping that she'll reciprocate because we've done work before. So what I'm going to do is hit the three dots and recommend Rafia. And then what you're going to do is, you're going to select the details, what was the relationship, and then you're going to actually want to select the position, and you're going to want to hit next, and you want to add your recommendation. And ideally, you want to be really specific. And then, you build that out. The more you put in, the more thoughtful you appear to be. And I think that's really important is you put in as much content in there as possible to show that you're genuinely giving her a recommendation. She'll receive a link once you send it, and then she can accept the recommendation, put it on her profile. It's great because then it puts your name on her profile, which is great for search because it means that your name's showing up and you're giving rather than trying to get. And then, Ralphie might come back and say, oh, that's really nice of him. I'm going to go back and also recommend, Trevor. So again, there's no expectation for a return recommendation, but naturally you're going to get recommendations. Okay, you literally put a list together of like 20-30 people, recommend them, guarantee you're going to get a bunch of recommendations back. Great way to capture references and recommendations without really asking for it. So I recommend you try that when you're trying to get recommendations. Help others before you try to help yourself.